Who are the type of people that watch true crime? Who are the type of people that are into book talk? Like, to me, it's like a psyche mindset.
Absolutely.
And for a brand to tap into their audience and to really understand them in that level, to create and to pick a genre that they feel would represent them in the best light is really smart. Hello, welcome everyone to another B3 Byte universe, where we dive into the data-driven world of media, technology, and culture. I'm one of your hosts, Barika Phillips-Bell, one of the 3 co-founders of B3 Media Solutions.
And I'm Sarah Booz, one of the senior digital analytics managers here at B3 Media Solutions.
And I'm Taylor Smith. I am the social media manager here at B3 Media Solutions and a junior analyst.
And together we represent 3 generations, Gen X, Gen Y, and Gen Z, bringing our diverse flavors and perspectives to our analysis of digital trends and insights.
And in each episode, we'll break down the latest in data, culture, tech, media, and sound bites that are shaping our digital landscape.
Once a month, we will bring you all the bites. So welcome to our 9th episode of ByteSized. It's almost at 10.
It's almost at 10.
But now we're literally almost at 10.
Yes, I know. What a way. So, of course, for this episode, welcome to April. And I am taking you guys into one of my favorite weird corners of marketing, April Fool's campaign. It's actually like my favorite time of the year. And on the surface, it kind of looks like chaos day for brands. But when I look closer, I really think it's more of like some of the best work actually happens on April 1st. And here's the pattern that I'm starting to see in 2026. The strongest April Fool's campaigns are not just random gags. They're data-driven, they're surprisingly on brand, and very honest about what people care about this year. They seem to tap into real audience behaviors, real trends, and they just turn the absurdity up just enough to get your attention without breaking trust. So I want to take a look at some of the standout themes that we saw this year. Fake AI tools, protein everything, beauty meets food mashup, and the I'm so tired of internet jokes all over the place. And that's not a coincidence, because in social listening, when we take a look at those existing signals and conversations, AI anxiety, wellness obsession, social fatigue, they're all put into punchlines that their audience already understands. Now, I'll find out your guys' favorites, but I'm going to name drop a few of mine that I saw this year. So I'm going to start with the Yahoo scroll stopper. Now, this ridiculous little thumb accessory that physically blocks you from doom scrolling, it sold for $4.99 on the TikTok shop in nostalgic Yahoo packaging, and it even plays the yodel. Do y'all remember the yodel?
Yeah. It was real, though. They sold it.
Yes, they actually sold it. But do you remember the yodel? Because, okay, do the yodel.
I remember it, but I don't remember it like that.
Cool.
I'm not going to do it. I remember it now.
Now everybody's shy.
We should have our CEO do it. That's the joke.
You could. Like, I'm just wondering if I'm the only one that remembers it.
Okay, no, it's Yahoo. I remember it.
Oh my god, that is basically an internet OG era for the old Yahoo side.
People had jingles for real,
and that's when they really had jingles. But yeah. I feel like the joke there was that it was actually built on true tension, because everybody is tired of scrolling, but they just can't stop.
Yeah.
So the next one that I really liked is, and this is because we've had Olipop wars here versus Poppy. Olipop did a really good one with Good Wipes. They had a peaches and cream flushable wipe collab. So like on the surface, it's a cheeky bathroom meets beverage joke, but really it's very smart. It was a category crossover because it's a prebiotic soda plus plant-based wipes. And both were talking about gut health and hygiene in a playful way. And even though people thought it was a prank, they actually made the actual product and sold it in Walmarts after the internet because people were like, wait, we kind of want this. And the audience insight was a plus because it gave them a real product in disguise.
Right.
And then we also saw auto brands jumping into it. So Nissan did an over-the-top mind-reading car tech that knows everything about you, from turning your music up to what songs you wanted to hear to cabin dimming lighting. And it was all a joke. So when you strip away all of that and you look at all the really good April Fool campaigns, they really shared one same pattern. First, brand alignment. The idea felt native to the brand's DNA and not something that you could slap 20 other logos on. Two, brand insight. It's built on real behavior, a pain point, or an inside joke with their audience, like doom scrolling or bathroom shame. Three, creative risk taking. The day gave them permission to go bolder than they would on a normal day campaign. Four, cultural awareness. They're willing to poke fun at themselves or an industry. And five, utility or value. More and more, the joke includes a real offer or a product or an impact. So I want to hear from you guys, Gen Y, Gen Z. I want you to give me one or two of the favorite campaigns that you saw from April Fools that not only made you laugh, but because it was smart from a brand perspective.
Taylor, yes.
One that was like, I wouldn't call it smart from a brand perspective, but it was
Sure.
like,
Absolutely.
was interesting and attention grabbing nonetheless. Crunch Fitness did a Crunch vape. They advertised a Crunch vape for April Fool's Day, which, interesting. It goes against everything. I'm sure that they
Okay.
but it was a gym chain, and it was introducing the Muscle Mint protein again.
Muscle
The
Mint.
Muscle Mint,
Protein everything.
which was designed to deliver 35 grams of whey protein in just a few satisfying drags. So, not a product that they're actually selling, hopefully.
Thank God.
Thank
Yeah.
God. However, I do think, to your point about being able to play with all of these things that consumers are interested in, right? Like health and wellness and protein and like even vaping, right? Like being able to make a direct joke around that. I think that was interesting. I don't know what else to call it.
It was bold.
Great, but it was like, yeah, it was
bold.
Great. And so, yeah, kind of playing on like, actually, these are things that we don't want you to do if you come into our gym, right? But and these are things you shouldn't be doing, but here we are. My second favorite one, and I'm not sure if this was actually made either, but IKEA introduced the meatball lollipop, because obviously IKEA is very, very, very
known for the meatballs.
And so they introduced the meatball lollipop, and that was in collaboration with, that was the IKEA UK, and then Chupa Chups is a lollipop brand. So they did a collaboration and introduced the meatball lollipop. And retailers call it the sweetest mashup no one asked for, but everyone will want to taste, which
I don't.
I feel like everybody likes to try IKEA products, even if they're not that great, including their meatballs. So I'll take it. Those were the two ones that I saw were my, I wouldn't even call them my favorites. I would say they stood out to me the most.
Okay. I don't want to try the meatball lollipop.
People who I think would try them. That's all I'll say.
Okay. All right. Sarah, what are your favorite campaigns or least favorite?
Yeah, because unlike you, Barika, I won't say I'm not a fan. This is not like what I look forward to when it comes to marketing campaigns. Typically it's holidays, so I can't wait for that. But in a way of like, sure, messing with our brains, like that I can lean into. So the two that I wanted to highlight, being a foodie, was Heinz. I don't know if you guys heard of Heinz marketing campaign that they did, where they revealed the perfect matcha mayo. And yes, it is made out of matcha powder. They called it a matcha made in heaven. And they basically said that it took a bold new take on their favorite sauce, inspired by the flavor everyone's obsessed with right now. Which, honestly, from a coffee perspective, I think Taylor can lean into this too. Like, the matcha community is insane. Like, they will try matcha anywhere, anyhow. I would not be surprised if this were released and people wanted to try it, because that's how big of a fan they are with matcha. So I thought that was interesting. The packaging itself, looks interesting. It looks like avocado sauce. I could say that. So, so I can, it's not like the meatball lollipop phase that they rolled out at IKEA. I'll say that. And then the second one, I only wanted to highlight this one because I love popcorn, and it's Garrett's popcorn. They actually released this on March 31st, so day before the actual day, but they introduced the all new micro bag. So basically they highlighted it as like, you get one bag, one kernel, all for just $1 only. And they are basically promoting it for its diet-friendly, budget-friendly, travel-friendly appeal.
That's actually funny.
Yeah,
that's actually funny.
Yeah, so they said, interestingly enough, though, it wasn't available in the United States. It was available only in Singapore on April 1st only. So if anybody in Singapore got the news, I wonder if they would be interested in getting it or not. But I thought it was great.
So you can only eat one because there's only one in one. Wow.
$1 is expensive if you ask me, but
I mean, for one kernel, yes, that is very expensive.
I love Garrett's popcorn, but I don't know about that. I was like, I'm good.
It's like, never mind.
Yeah. So those are my two.
So, okay. So I love that one. I think I have to go with an honorable mention because I don't know if you saw the Coca-Cola cane sauce one, because that was actually really gross. But Cane's and Coca-Cola were all about promoting it, and it's a new flavor of Coca-Cola that you can get only from Cane's. And then another honorable mention that I thought was also really interesting is Bottle Pop. So I don't know if you guys remember Bottle Pop as a kid, right?
Bottle Pop.
Okay. Bottle Pop, probably, okay, so two. Bottle Pop and Welch's. Welch's bought off of Love Island. So they went to Fruit Love Island. And each of the different packages had like couples or like different personalities, but they were all as fruit. But Bottle Pop, yes, you'll see it and you'll be seeing that image. But Bottle Pop did the adult version. So they did protein, salmon, and fiber.
Yeah, very, very adult. It's
very adult.
Not our demographic, Taylor.
Not your demographic. I mean, obviously they were marketing to my demographic because I saw, and I remember Bottle Pop as a kid, but I was just like, well, they have the adult.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So now they have fiber powder and protein powder and salmon powder.
Health is wealth.
That is hilarious.
Health is wealth. So just to wrap up this quick bite and get into the surprise game, which we don't know what the name is. If you are a brand manager, a CMO, or even just the social listening lead, and you're listening to this, here's a simple way that we like to treat April Fools as a live brand test instead of just a one-off stunt. Before April 1st, ask what truth about our audience or our category are we finally brave enough to make a joke about. If you do not have a real truth, then don't ship it. During the campaign, watch beyond the likes. What are the comments saying? Are people saying, this is so us, I'd actually buy this, or are they confused? And then after, steal from yourself. What elements of this prank, is it the tone, the concept, the visual style, or even the fake product, could quietly show up in a serious campaign later? That way, you are able to incorporate that into more campaigns instead of just the one day. Because the smartest brands aren't leaving April 1st in the novelty box. They're using it as a lab and carrying those insights into their everyday work. So, my quick bite question for you guys out there: if your brand brought April levels full courage and audience insight into a regular Tuesday campaign, what's the first thing you change? Your tone, your concepts, or your offers? So drop your answer in the comments or in our DMs, because that's where the real strategy work starts. All right, I'm ready for this game. What's it called?
All right, so the game for this bite-sized episode is called Byte Jeopardy. So I'm going to share my screen.
Jeopardy!
Yes. You guys will see. And okay, sharing it now. Can you see it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. This is
My goodness gracious.
Claude, I will
this
say, Claude and I put together Byte Jeopardy, and essentially it works the same. Barika or Taylor, you guys will pick a category and point value, just like the Jeopardy game. I'll click the square, the clue will pop up on the screen. I'll read it out loud to you. You answer, and then I will reveal the answer to check if you were correct or wrong. And whoever obviously scores correct, you'll get the score. And if not, you won't get the score. And then we'll just keep switching off players until we complete all 12 squares. And then we'll announce the winner.
Great.
First of all, may I say I'm impressed.
I knew you would be.
Impressed right now.
That's why it said surprise
Yes,
game.
that's why I was like,
Exactly.
I need the actual organic wow factor from you guys. I was like, I'm not going to put it in there.
And you have it.
And you have it. Like, hands down, you win.
Yay, thank you guys. So the three categories are, as you see, organic gold, brand plays, and platform era. So I will just click whatever one, whoever wants to go first, and then we'll just kick it off like that. So you guys.
Okay.
I'm going to go with platform era.
Okay. Do you want what category? 100, 200, 300, or 400?
100.
All right.
100.
So, Instagram rolled out this new feature in 2026 designed to encourage spontaneous real-life meetups through real-time location sharing. What was that feature called?
Ooh.
And I'll give it to you if you're like close to the answer.
I don't even know.
All right, we're not off to the best start, but it's okay. You wanna take a wild guess or
Spontaneous? I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea.
all right, I'm gonna reveal it.
Okay, so
Does she get to answer?
do I get to answer?
That's a good question, actually. I will.
Well, we don't have to do it. We can just reveal the answer, but I know the answer. It's Instagram Maps?
Let's see. I'm gonna reveal it. Yeah, good job, Taylor.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, well,
I know this because if you tag that you are somewhere within your story, it automatically tags that you were there in Maps. And I don't like that personally. So
on, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you have to, if you tag that you're somewhere in your story, you have to turn your location on. That's how it was for a little bit. Like it was like dependent on each other for a while. It's not, I don't know if it's like that anymore, but I
think so,
do because I was
Well, I don't know now. I'll share a location, but yeah, that's kind of scary.
Right. But like with my
And that's how cybersecurity actors can find you.
oh,
This is why I don't know that one.
Right. You're like, I'm staying away from that.
I'm not.
But to answer your guys' question, as far as if Taylor or the other person can answer, the answer is no. So Barika, you got that one, so it's done. That one's done. But good job, Taylor. So now it's your turn to pick.
Womp womp. Womp womp.
Womp. Okay, I'll go organic gold for 200.
All right, organic gold for 200. This cookie brand's participation hashtag crossed 1 billion cumulative TikTok views in 2026, built around the simple ritual of how you eat one. What cookie brand was it?
Is it Crumble?
Okay, going for Crumble. Is that your final answer?
That is my final
All right,
answer.
let's see if Taylor was right and wrong. It was Oreo.
I thought it was Oreo. I was like, Oreo. It's the twins.
Yeah, so this
we're not off to a good start with this game.
Not off to a
We're
great
just
start,
early
but
in the
that's
game.
okay.
But just to highlight, so the campaign drove engagement across age groups and also spiked Instagram Reels performance. So this was more of an Instagram campaign, which was interesting. Unfortunately, Taylor got it wrong, but it's okay.
Womp, womp.
Rika, your turn.
Womp womp. All right, I'm gonna go with brand plays for 100.
All right, brand plays for 100. So Pepsi's 2026 TikTok and Instagram Reels campaign targeting Gen Z was built around bold self-expression and went by this name. I feel like you should know this one because we've been talking about Pepsi and cola and all that for all of Q1.
We've been talking about a lot of different brands.
Oh my goodness. Be Yourself campaign.
Okay, Be Yourself campaign. Is that your final answer? Yes. Thirsty for more.
Thirsty for more.
The campaign leaned on influencer-led storytelling in music, gaming, and fashion to feel organic rather than polished. Interesting.
Thirsty for
Is yeah, that is.
Okay, so far, you guys are
This
zero
is
for zero, but it's okay.
okay.
It's okay.
We gotta get some scores on this board.
Literally, we gotta get some scores on the
Yes,
board.
I wonder how the audience
are like.
is voting.
Okay.
Taylor, what do you
Let's do platform era for 200.
Platform era for 200. All right. So TikTok's 2026 brand awareness campaign celebrated creator culture with this 4-word slogan. I know these are kind of hard.
Where did you get these questions from?
Claude.
TikTok's brand awareness campaign. Culture with this 4. See, the 4-word is
Throwing you off.
You need like
I know
multiple choice.
I know, right?
I'm gonna need Claude to like
Here,
program it for multiple choice.
Let me try to see if I can give you like a hint. It's loading, so may or may not work because we're recording and doing a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's taking forever.
I don't know this one, guys.
No,
I don't.
Let me try to pull it up on my phone. Try to help.
Let me try to pull it up on my phone.
Okay, so this one was, sorry, let me go. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this one was, goodness, going back to my screen, 200 platform era. It's, okay, the hint is very, like, straightforward. And
I literally probably says creator campaign, and that's 2 of the words.
I'll give you one more hint. The word TikTok is in the 4-word slogan.
That's 3 words. TikTok creator campaign.
TikTok creator campaign.
I still don't know because
It's not creative at all. It's not creative at all.
So that
and emphasis on it being a brand awareness campaign. Like that was the goal of this.
It's the TikTok brand awareness campaign.
Let me know if you want to go. What you want to go with?
With that, that I'm gonna be mad.
Would you say TikTok brand awareness? Oh, because that's 4 words. Okay, so that's what you're going with.
Yeah.
The answer is it starts on TikTok. I'll give it to you, Taylor.
Never heard that. So
TikTok's gotta work on it. Yeah.
Literally, they need to have better awareness because I didn't know.
Yeah, agreed.
When I say I didn't know anything about that,
I'm gonna give it to you though, just because you were close. And then Barika, I'll give you the same. I'll give you the same credit, Barika. I'll give you the same hint for the next one. Which one are you
go with? Let's see. It's creator-led viral moments. I'm gonna go with organic goal 400.
All right, organic goal.
Is there a daily double on this?
No, I didn't add after this one because this is already hard. So I should have though. So this retro platform had an unexpected social comeback in April 2026, flooding feeds with millennial nostalgia. So this one was organic gold.
Okay, this retro platform.
It was the hint I'm gonna give you. Want a hint?
Is it like, yes, I would have hit.
The hint is this was like the starting point of all like social media platforms. Like this was like the first of all of them, I would say.
Okay, so we're going back. So ICQ was back in the day, like that, and then there was Black Planet, and then came Tom, and then came Tom.
So what are you gonna go with?
You know what I love this? You know what I love about this? Barika's like, y'all not gonna give me. I'm knowledgeable.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. So even
like, let me drop my knowledge on social media. Okay.
Like,
so you're saying Tom. So
I'm saying that what people first basically considered the first one was with Tom.
Which is, what was it called?
Oh my God. Did you ask me? I was like,
and if you can't guess it, I'll just reveal the answer and then we can go from there. So like just.
No, so Tom was on MySpace. So MySpace was like the first one that everybody, I think, had considered before Facebook came out. Yeah.
I think that's true and fair. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
You are correct.
MySpace. I was like, Tom's on what? MySpace?
Yeah. The revival trended across TikTok and LinkedIn as millennials documented logging back in for the first time in years.
It's still up.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Which actually, I
LinkedIn?
think I saw it. Yeah. I think I saw it on TikTok and I was like, wait, because someone said in the video, like, by the way, like you can still access your MySpace account. I was like, wait, what? And then I went and I was like, oh,
Really?
That's what it said. I don't even know.
I don't even know my password. I don't even know, like.
Yeah.
I wasn't even allowed to have a MySpace, y'all.
That's funny. Now look at where you're at. That's funny. Okay.
That is funny.
My goodness. Okay.
Your space is in there.
Brand plays for 200.
Brand plays for 200. Let's see. So Calvin Klein's 2026 campaign with this Latin superstar generated $8.4 million in media impact value in under 48 hours and 56 million video views. Who was this Latin superstar?
Who is Bad Bunny?
Okay, is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
You are correct. The brand timed the partnership with his album release momentum, 90 billion Spotify streams, and 47 million Instagram followers.
I remember
That was so smart. That was so smart.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
incredible.
sorry, back to board. I clicked up accident. All right, well, you guys are so far tied, so we're getting somewhere.
Okay,
Let's
we're
go.
literally- we have to warm up. We have to warm up.
Warm up. Exactly. Now you got your flow. What's
Okay. I'm gonna go with platform era.
Pop.
And let's go for 400.
Platform era for 400. American Eagle deepened its social retail strategy in 2026 with an AR try-on experience built natively inside this platform.
Snapchat?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, because that's where I know mostly AR happens, but also Meta does it, so it could that be them. So I'm gonna go with Snapchat.
All
though.
right, so Snapchat for 400. You are correct.
What? I was like, I've worked on Snapchat before
Yes.
for
No,
work.
fair,
So yeah,
fair,
I was like,
fair assessment. So it was the try-on haul lens, and it let users virtually try on American Eagle denim directly inside Snapchat, blurring the line between
wow.
content and commerce.
Wow.
Love it. Wow.
For American Eagle. I think I clicked this again by accident, so sorry. Taylor.
Let's go organic gold for 300.
All right. So Canva went viral in 2026 by turning London's Waterloo station into a living campaign. 14 of these lined the walls, each poking fun at real designer frustrations. What was that campaign, I guess, format is the question.
14 of these line the walls, each poking fun at real designer frustrations. Like, can you give me an example of what that would be? Like, because I'm thinking, like,
What are you thinking?
in my head, I'm thinking 14 of these line the walls, each poking fun at real designer frustrations, which tells me that it would be like posters, or it could be, I think it could be e-posters, but they're like all like based on
You're getting,
like design.
you're hitting it almost on the head. Oh, that's the hint.
Okay. So, like, I don't know the name when they have like literally the campaign posters in the bus stations, like the
Campaign. Is there a name for that?
what are the name? There's a name for it. I feel like they're not called campaign
Right.
bus posters.
I'm trying to think. You're funny. Campaign. If you can't, it's okay. I'll give you 10 more seconds. And if you can't guess it, if it's close to the answer, I'll give you the points. And then I'll do the same for the next round for Barika.
Okay,
Is that your final?
but that's like my answer though. They're literally like large poster campaigns.
Okay, that's
Like,
your answer.
Yeah, that's my answer.
And you
Like-
are mostly correct. It was Billboard.
Lord!
So they created it with Stink Studios. Commuters photographed and posted the witty copy, turning static OOH into organic social content. So
Got it.
I think you were right. I mean, are those called billboards too? Like the
You know what? I also
they're called billboards. So out of home. So OOH is out of home.
yeah.
So that's what they were. Yeah.
So you got it.
you understood me.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
You got it. She was like,
I got what you were saying.
Y'all got it. Also, what I didn't realize, because I'm thinking of like New York, where it's underground, so they have like the literal, you know what I mean? But
Posters, yeah.
if I'm thinking about London, I'm like, yeah, the train station very well could be outside.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's true. That's true.
All right, Barika, you're up.
Different landscape.
I'm gonna go with platform era for 300.
All right, platform era for 300. Fanatic Super Bowl ad built its entire narrative around the celebrity and a famous sports curse meme, letting fans bet with her or against her.
Oh my goodness. A sports meme.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up my hint for you if you need it.
Barika, you know this one. You do, because I feel like we talked about it, but like I could see where the question like is throwing you.
Yeah. We talked about it in a bite-sized episode, did we not?
We didn't, but we had so much in there that it was in there.
Really? I thought we did. I swore I thought we did.
We didn't talk about it specifically.
What can I give? What hint can I give? The curse meme is related to like a real life ongoing like conspiracy around this particular celebrity. Family. That's a really big hint.
Kardashians.
Okay, who's the person? Who are you gonna go with if it's the Kardashians? Which Kardashian?
Okay, so it wasn't Kim. Okay, it's not the mom. Kendall.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, Barika, you are right. Kendall Jenner.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I couldn't think of the other daughter's name.
What's interesting?
I was like,
is this ad was ranked among the most discussed Super Bowl 2026 commercial. The meme carried momentum well after the game ended. Yeah.
I don't remember us talking about this.
We didn't talk about it like on Bite-Sized, but we talked about it though.
Yeah.
So like I was like, but you know, we had so much stuff in that episode that it was like we couldn't possibly get through everything. But yeah, that was actually one of my favorite ads.
Okay.
And I don't even love them, but the ad was so funny. I was like, that's
so final 3 questions. Barika's leading Taylor. I don't know if I'm going to give you guys any more hints because the audience may not find that fun anymore. So I'm leaving it up to you and your experience and knowledge. Okay. So what are you going to do?
Just brand plays for 400.
All right.
Let's just go.
She's going up
She's going to go for it.
Yes, I love it. So Vaseline's global 2026 campaign went viral by spotlighting thousands of TikTok-driven beauty rituals from cultures around the world. It was called this.
I have no idea, y'all. I have no idea. I literally don't know.
Okay, just just literally take a simple, wild guess. Simple, wild guess.
Okay. All right. If I was naming this campaign, I would name it blank. Spotlighting thousands of TikTok-driven beauty rituals from cultures around the world.
Simple, wild guess.
And it's Vaseline? Oh, I could be anything.
I'm sorry, Taylor.
It's just like, and it's Vaseline?
Really just trying to make something up. But like, okay, if we're talking about Vaseline, what do you do with Vaseline? You rub it. That's it. That's not it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to think. You guys, let my creative juices flow.
Beauty rituals from cultures around the world.
Spread around the world?
Is that?
That's actually really.
That's what I'm going to say.
Spread around the world. Okay.
I don't know the answer to this either.
Answer is world.
Oh, that would be easy to get. No, not.
Don't like when things are that simple. I'm sorry.
Saying, simple, wild guess, but like you didn't pick up on it. That's okay.
Like it seems like it would be easier, but it's not.
The campaign turned a 150-year-old product into a TikTok sensation through global UGC celebrating cultural skincare rituals.
That's valid.
Yeah.
They just did this Nigerian prince campaign, so I didn't know if that was it, but they basically got a Nigerian prince to do Vaseline to help sell body oils.
That is actually
literally period.
Interesting.
Black people use Vaseline.
Taylor, I know we said around the world campaign. I don't know if I can give it to you though.
You don't have to give it to. I didn't know.
Okay.
I just literally was
We're gonna go
making
with wrong. I'm sorry.
because spread around the world is
But you know what?
I'm staying away from brand plays because
So organic gold.
Yo.
All right. So organic gold for 100. This beverage brand kept a creator's homemade TikTok jingle completely untouched and watched it hit 42 million views before amplifying it to primetime TV.
That's a Romeo show.
literally that's Romeo. Oh,
We know
What was the
them.
beverage brand?
You need me to know the beverage brand?
Yeah, like who was the what was the brand?
Dr. Pepper.
All right, let's reveal your answer. You are correct. The creator, Romeo Show, racked up 5 million likes and 300,000 saves. Dr. Pepper later aired it during the college football playoff national championship.
yeah.
Yeah. Taylor,
How could it not be easy for us?
300,
Okay, go
another
ahead.
brand
Let's do
plays.
it.
You got this. Heineken launched this social meets in real life platform in 2026 using swipe mechanics to help young adults discover new bars and venues.
Heineken, like, who is Heineken? Can I
You know, Heineken, it's beer.
And again, simple, wild gags.
It's not.
Goodness, it's simple again.
Glad I didn't get that way.
Oh my, not believe these are the ones I chose to do.
I was gonna say, I appreciate and applaud Taylor, your creativity,
Yes.
and just want to get it done. So they're like, let's call it this.
Okay, that means it's extremely simple. We're back to Vaseline world. Is it called Heineken Meats?
I'll say the brand's word isn't in this one.
Okay.
That was
Thank you. 'Cause Vaseline world scarred me. You
I
guys,
know,
I'm not gonna lie.
PTSD. Too soon. So it's a social meet in real life.
Social meets in a real life platform using swipe mechanics to help young adults
Discover new bars and venues, which is like this is a hard one because I just reread it with you, and it could be like, what, like, are they just discovering new places to go?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it social meets IRL? Like they
And meeting people. It was designed for people to meet people.
to meet at the bars and
Yeah.
the venues. Okay.
And
My goodness.
I don't know.
I do not like being a non-simple person because what do you mean? What does that even mean?
You're not. I'm sure you can like feel it
Okay. I'm feeling
you are
it.
feeling
intuitively.
Intuitively. Oh my goodness. So it's like Tinder for like friend meetups, like bar meetups.
you're getting so warmer. Yes.
Warm, like
But Tinder's such a weird name. It's not Tinder, obviously. Okay.
But what is the premise of Tinder? Like what is the, like what is their goal?
To meet.
Well, you're missing a word in that. It's not just
To date? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a dating site. Beer people making dating sites. I love this. Okay.
yes.
It was like, you know how like Bumble has Bumble BFF? I thought that's where we were.
I see. Fair.
Oh yeah.
It's literally a dating site. Okay.
And like
But it doesn't have anything to do with beer?
You're gonna have a
I know. Okay, we have to move on. Literally.
bars.
I give up, Sarah. I'm so
It has something
sorry.
to do with bars.
Bars?
Yes. It sounds like your first word wants to be bar.
Okay, my first word wants to be bar. Is it bar meat?
Is that your final?
Sure.
Bar
Fine,
dating.
there you go.
bar dating, like bar rescue, but like bar
A
dating.
clever blend
You guys-
of dating app UX and real world discovery designed to drive younger audiences offline and into Heineken affiliated spaces.
You guys, I'm gonna create a business where I help
To give it
people
to you,
name
let Barika
name their campaign.
Barika.
Literally,
Crown.
yes, Barika.
That's a wrap on Byte Jeopardy. Please tune in next time for another fun game.
Oh my goodness, that
This
was
is the hardest. See,
so
this is why
fun.
I don't. This is why I don't use Jeopardy. Play Jeopardy. Period. Because
Fair enough. But you won, so great job, guys.
This
You guys
was
did great.
so good. I love this.
that was it. Best game. Like hands down. Like that was so cool.
You guys liked it.
And I'm making a business where I help these people name their campaigns. I'm getting tired. There's no way. There's no way.
We inspired Taylor this episode, you guys.
I don't want to be, being mean to these people, but Vaseline
World
World
dating
is killing me. And bar dating is also
bar dating.
Let's get the cogs turning, you guys. We can be creative, I swear.
I swear.
Okay.
I get it.
With that being said, I'm going to take us into the big bite. So e.l.f., the beauty brand, just dropped Vanity Vandals, which is the second chapter in their Cosmetic Criminals series. And it basically is like a full true crime mockumentary, and it's built around like real beauty struggles. So they themselves describe it as the 10-minute true crime inspired mockumentary that draws on real consumers' behavior to turn bathroom chaos into a cultural case file cinematic entertainment. They actually describe it in a lot of detail on their website, but I'm just going to give that for now. It's available on platforms like Amazon Prime and YouTube. And the first one is even starring names like Niecy Nash.
Wow.
Winning star. So,
okay.
As you guys know, ever since Halloween, I've been super interested in this kind of merging of brands coming out with cinematic ads. So we talked about Gushers and we also talked about Hatch on Media Byte because for Halloween, they both released full films as an ad for their products. And so we're definitely seeing this merge of film and TV style advertising, and we're seeing it literally everywhere now. And so I know that this is a really large conversation, but I just want to kind of like open the floor up for this conversation and surrounding these shifts that we're seeing, because it's kind of something we haven't seen before. And so we'll launch into discussion. I will start off with the question, are we moving towards a world where brands have ongoing series and full on franchises?
I mean, to me, it looks like that way because we're seeing things like the recurring true crime series spoofs. Also, Marriott has that hotel film universe that they are doing. And it seems like brands are quietly building these franchises, and it's not becoming a one-off spot. It's something that they are doing on a regular basis. So it seems like a lot of the future is a lot less campaigns and more like seasons, characters, worlds that audiences can actually return to versus just that one-off commercial about your brand.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
In my opinion. I don't know, but did you find that it was interesting to watch? Like, were you interested in seeing it? Was it like cliffhanger worthy? Like, would you like share a little bit about it?
Yeah, I mean, I did find that it was interesting to watch. I mean, I think mockumentary is a thing that's coming back, right? And so we'll say it a million times, nostalgia.
Yeah, nostalgia
was a huge thing back in early 2000s, and it's definitely coming back. And so I think that that's the perfect place to like kind of capitalize off of having like this humor, because we also are kind of thinking about the question, like, what makes a brand fit into a genre like horror or true crime? Like, why would e.l.f. choose true crime? You know what I mean? Or how can they fit themselves in that, right? And so they found a way to do that. I think it's extremely funny to play off of real life experiences that you have as somebody who uses beauty products and to turn it into something that's entertaining, because I think it's inherently entertaining, just kind of like story face to face wise. If you're like telling someone something about what happened with like you in the bathroom with your friend and you guys were doing your makeup together, all the things. So like putting that into a medium, I thought it was super clever. And I think the brands are doing a good job of taking these things that are kind of like seemingly not coinciding and making them coincide.
I think when you said that, it to me, like, being on the cultural insight part of things, it really is like, who are the type of people that watch horror? Who are the type of people that watch true crime? Who are the type of people that are into book talk? Like, to me, it's like a psyche mindset.
Absolutely.
And for a brand to tap into their audience and to really understand them in that level, to create and to pick a genre that they feel would represent them in the best light is really smart. So that means that the brand knows their genre, they know their archetype, they create a signature format, because are they a heist film like Marriott, or are they a docu-series? So, or are they slice of life? Like, for a brand to like take it to that level, it's very smart to like mentally understand who their audience is and then serve them up a mockumentary or serve them up a vertical series that makes sense and helps them to build a world that consumers could like be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% agree.
Yeah.
And I think as well, like if you think about, if we're talking about Elf specifically, right? And you think about like a lot of true crime fans are women.
Yeah.
Like,
period.
That's a simple top line stat that they can tap into, right? Same thing with Gushers when they did their mockumentary. They pulled from the nostalgia, right? They just made the fruit head scary.
Yeah.
They tapped into who was already their audience with the nostalgia, and then just turned it into horror. I think also another thing that's interesting, because we're listing off a lot of like horror, true crime things, is that horror is in general becoming a medium where people are able to tell like very specific stories.
Yeah.
And news stories. And so
Which
I
is
think brands are also taking that and doing the thing, right? They're following the lead of what we're already seeing in the film and TV and cinematic world. So, and which is not a bad thing to do if this is the direction we're going in.
Yeah.
So we're talking about brands like Elf, Gushers, Hatch, Marriott, right?
Yeah, Marriott.
Literally the Marriott, which I think is very funny.
Hilarious. Yeah. I thought it was funny.
But do we think that smaller brands can realistically like kind of play in this space, or is this reserved for people with the budget to do a crime documentary or mockumentary that can go on Amazon TV, right? Like, what do we think about that?
I think now I'm kind of segue, but just what came to mind when we were talking, having this discussion, was like, you know, the rise of verticals and micro dramas, right? The budget to me like doesn't need to be anymore like in the millions and, you know, like studio level, right? Like, because at this point people just want content, and they want content that's addicting. So I feel like it does create a lane and a space for smaller creators, smaller brands to, you know, jump on these strategies and try to gain the same momentum that these bigger brands are doing, but at a fraction of the cost. So
yeah,
I think that is my answer and my belief. So I think it's good.
I agree with you. I think because we can do it on YouTube, you can do it on Instagram. Right. I think the main thing is that as a smaller brand, you'd have to pick one clear genre, one recurring concept, and just show up consistently. Like, the goal is not to mimic Hollywood. The goal is to make something that is in a repeatable format that has a sharp point of view and will be the key for small brands that are looking to play in that area.
Yep. Good. And then on the same note as cost, right? Because, you know, as much as people love to make content for brands, it's not, we're not influencers or social media, you know, we're social media managers. So if we're paying for the content, we want to inherently get paid.
Exactly.
Exactly. There needs to be conversion. So do you think that like these longer form, I'll say, because we still have like the short verticals and things like this, but these longer form, like narrative driven concepts, do you think that they're actually converting, or are they just very much like upper funnel things?
I think in terms of like product sales, you mean?
Yeah. So for example, like a question I had when I was looking at the Marriott Bellman series was, is this making people book with Marriott? Like,
yeah.
It's very awareness driven, right? Like if I see the Bellman series and then Marriott is top of mind for me, and then I go, you know, I need to book a hotel, let me look into Marriott. But like, is it specifically like a top of mind thing, like a brand awareness thing? Or like, do we feel like something like that series will make somebody go, I want to stay at the Marriott and I'm going to do that?
Good question. I think depending on the demographic, right? I think it can be either or. Right. Like for me, let's use Marriott as an example. I think, like for me, if I were looking to book something and I'm into the content that they're rolling out, around this, they actually might be top of mind, and therefore they already translated me into a customer because of the content that they're putting out. Whereas if maybe they didn't do this, I would have booked elsewhere. And so it may not be like a direct, translation, or like it might not immediately be something that goes to that. But I think it can be, just depending on the demographic.
Yeah. I mean, I think that most of the impact is probably going to be upper to mid funnel, honestly, just because you would maybe see like a lift in awareness, favorability, people searching for the content. So that would be help. But I think that what they're really doing is just what Sarah said. They're laying the groundwork so that when people come across the content, it's top of mind. So the next time that I need to stay at a hotel, I can stay at the Marriott because I like them. I had that content. So it's not like a direct one-to-one. I see it, I'm going to go stay at them. But when I need to stay somewhere, Marriott's going to be top of mind because I'm already into the content that I like to watch with them. And if Marriott was really smart, they would do like, once it takes off and it gets some traction, I would turn several hotels into that and have it be an attraction, kind of like Bridgerton and Netflix. They have Bridgerton experiences, like make it an experience, like a heist experience. So that is something that I'm sure they probably, hopefully, I don't know, Marriott, call us if you need ideas. But, it's something that you could play with as a brand if you make it into like an actual experience that they could specifically.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I think that I'm going to talk about this in a talking head, so I won't get into it too much. But I think that movie level, like film and TV true, are also creating brand experiences, right? And so for example, Begonia, they made them people shave their heads. They didn't make them. They volunteered to shave their heads. But we have like the drama recently.
All the tea.
Literally, the drama came out. They opened a chapel for people to get married in. We also saw The Longest Walk. They had people walk on the treadmills, right? So like to your point, Barika, I think that consumers, film and TV and content-wise, are looking for immersive experiences. And whether that be within the content or within the experiences that the content is driving, I think that those are all things that brands do need to keep in mind when it comes to this. At this point, everybody is scrolling. We always say this, right? Like everybody is scrolling.
Everybody's scrolling.
5 seconds to get me, right? And I think that there's a level, to your point, Sarah, there is a level of appreciation for the creativity that might make me keep you in mind when it comes to buying, right? So I think people are really appreciative of like the creativity if it's done well, and that keeps them in the game. So
yeah.
Wow. That's all.
Well, we're gonna get into this because this is a whole can that I just think I find it very fascinating of how many brands are like really leaning into that and starting to sell products through these verticals and through these series, and really kind of like even influencers are playing into it with brands and creating that content. So we're gonna have to keep this one on the radar, and we'll be coming back, you guys, with more content just around this particular area because it's so interesting.
Yes, we kept it very cute today, you guys.
We kept it.
There's so much to chat about in regards to this. I think we're really going into a new space, and I think that's
exactly.
Yeah. All right, you
so
guys.
Sarah, who's doing you're doing the recap?
Yeah. So what we went over today were the April Fool's campaigns, what we liked and maybe did not like but found funny or gross. And then we dived into my fun game of Jeopardy that everybody loved, and Barika won, but Taylor did just as great. So kudos to both of you. They were hard. And then
they were hard.
And then we talked about Elf and their docu-series that they're diving into, or mockumentaries, I should say, and how we feel about that, and if other brands can or can't do it as well. And we say you guys can. Budget can be 0 to $1 million, and it doesn't matter. Get into those strategies and see what works, because it might be something that really impacts you and your brand. So
yes,
that's it to you.
Yes. Well, that was our 9th episode of Bite Sized. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you want us to talk about, we are very open, and we
Comments.
drop it in the comments, and like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you here next month for another bite-sized deep dive. But in the meantime, don't forget to connect with us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. And lastly, you can always visit our website at www.b3mediasolutions.com. All right. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thanks for being here. Bye.